Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So Aries, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what you can expect coming up in your lives. Any advice? I usually get something about the past too, because that affects your state of mind. So let's find out what is going on here for Aries. And there you are as the King of Wands, the fire sign Aries. Okay, we got quite a few cards. I put these cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. The overall energy is the Seven of Wands. Taking care of yourself, blocking unwanted energies. Have one extra card, and I'm going to read it. So, Nine of Wands, Aries, surrounds this reading. You have your guard up against something here. All these wands trying to come in, you're trying to keep them at bay. You're just saying, no, you know, I don't need you. I don't want this energy near me or in my life. So you're on the defense here about allowing these wands to come in. Now, sometimes this can be opinions of other people's opinions, people telling you what they think you should do, and you're like, no, I'll handle it on my own. I need to read further. Let's find out exactly why the Seven of Wands is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, Aries, is the Six of Pentacles. Here's one reason. Okay, right here. You've been breadcrumbed. You've had relationships that were barely keeping you hanging in there, barely feeding enough to the relationship to keep it afloat. Throws your scales off balance. It is a lopsided relationship here. You're against it. You're like, oh no, not again. So you're very much aware of not allowing these breadcrumbing relationships to come into your life. And there might be someone in particular that might be trying to come back in who is a breadcrumber. So, next to the Six of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords. Deceitful behavior. It's lying, stealing, cheating. This is also right above the Seven of Wands. You're very much on guard about who you're letting into your life anymore. You've been through it, obviously. So this is unwanted energy. It's taking of love, not giving it back. Really contributes to the lopsidedness of a relationship. You know, letting you think one thing, but, you know, just taking advantage of situations. Not wanted energy at all. And then here you are, you know, waiting and waiting for that grounded, solid, and stable relationship to come to fruition. You know, you want a lasting relationship and you keep waiting and it just hasn't happened yet and you're getting bored waiting. That staff is holding you up. But your eyes are still on the bush waiting for it to bear fruit. Okay, so under the Six of Pentacles up here is the Four of Wands. This is a soulmate card. Strong connection, soulmate card. Lots of love, lots of joy. This can be a card of marriage. Now, this is, I think, what you're holding out for. You're like, hey, if you got these other energies that I've already had to deal with, I already know you're not the right soulmate for me. Because you are looking and waiting for the right connection to come into your life with all that love and joy, you know, that lasts, that is committed. I have the Three of Swords next to the Seven of Wands and under the Seven of Pentacles. Your heart's been broken. And you're on guard. You're on guard. You do not want any more broken hearts, and you don't want any more third parties if there were third parties. You don't want any more tears and waiting and hoping on the wrong relationships to come to fruition. I have the King of Pentacles here right under the Four of Wands. This is Earth. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But there you are. This is your energy of looking at that pentacle. You really got your eyes on that pentacle, and it's right under that very strong soulmate card. Happy, joyful soulmate card. So you're looking for the connection. This is what you want. We know it. And until it comes in, until you're sure it comes in, you're kind of like blocking any other offers. You want to protect your heart. Your arms are across your heart here. Your swords are up in self-protection. The blindfold's on. You don't even want to entertain people who you know the relationship will not, you know, go to fruition, if I could talk right. So you're not even wanting to entertain them because you do not want another broken heart. So you want to nip these things in the bud is how it feels. So you're on guard. You're on guard. If they don't have a pentacle, forget it. I have the Two of Pentacles next to the Two of Swords and under the Three of Swords. Well, the Two of Pentacles is the confusion. You've had your highs, you've had your lows, you've got all these rocky waters back here. And look, I think your ship is still out there. There's two ships out there. I think your ship is still out there and hasn't come in yet. You've been confused about these relationships and why do they do this? Why are they, leading me on when there's no hope for a future? So let me take out the second part of this reading. So I know where your head's been at. I know that you're on guard about people coming in and you're really trying to do your best at protecting yourself from the wrong offers. So let's see what else is happening here. The extra card was the Ace of Cups. You got three aces here right in a row. Pentacles, Swords, and Cups. Wow. Okay, I have the Knight of Swords right next to the Seven of Pentacles. Action. Taking action. Having that sword up of truth and clarity. And it is about the waiting for a relationship to come to fruition. And like I say, you're on guard. Very much so. As far as putting yourself in a position where you're going to wait and wait for it to turn into something committable. I have the Ace of Pentacles right next to the Knight of Swords. So the Ace of Pentacles, there's the offer of commitment. And this is what you're waiting for. This is what you want. It might be coming in. But let me keep reading. I have the Five of Cups next to the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card of hope, I call it, but it's also the card of disappointment. So in this card, this figure is looking at the spilled cups, three of them right here, and very downtrodden, very like discouraged in love. But in turning around, you can see the hope in love too. So you've got a couple things going. I think you're discouraged, yet you're still a bit hopeful, and you're really taking charge of yourself here with this Seven of Wands being the overall energy. I have the King of Wands under the Knight of Swords and right next to the Three of Swords. Now the King of Swords, mature-minded. Kings and queens are pretty mature-minded, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. This is your card, Aries. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. One of those might be strong in someone else's chart too around this reading. So you have one hand on that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and your other hand is on your hip. You're ready to go. It's like, hey, soon as the right soulmate comes in, you're ready. You're ready to go. But this is really mature thinking with the King of Wands. You're passionate. King of Wands is passionate. not the most passionate. So it's almost like maybe you were the queen, now you're the king. I have the Two of Cups on the back side of the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is not looking at the Two of Cups. These are the types of soulmates that you have had coming in. Friends first, then lovers, and you know this is like a friends with benefits type card. So not always, but in this reading it is, and I feel like that's what you've been getting, and that's why you have not got those offers. I have the Ace of Swords next to the Two of Cups and under the Five of Cups. So the Ace of Swords here, this is all about having your sword up, and your sword is up here. And seeking that truth, seeking that clarity, it's really important. This is like advice. Keep your sword up until the right person comes along. I have the Two of Wands under the King of Wands and next to the Two of Pentacles. There you are. You are really dreaming. I mean, you're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings again with one hand, and the other hand you're holding the world, the whole new life cycle. You want this new life cycle to come in. You really want your soulmate to come in, and so that you can start a future with them. And so you're dreaming about what that might look like. So there you are. You're ready to go, and you're just contemplating what is that going to look like. I think sometimes you feel like there's hope, and other times you're like, I don't know if it'll ever happen. And other days you're like, yeah, I feel good. This is going to happen, you know, because it's right next to the Two of Pentacles. I have the Page of Cups next to the Two of Wands and under the Two of Cups. Yeah, those Two of Cups there, they've all been Page of Cups that's been offered to you. Your cup has probably been, you know, a true cup with lots of love to offer. But their cups have always had something else in them that's like having another energy associated with them that takes precedence over the love, over the relationship. This is a card for Pisces only because there's a fish in the cup. But young, immature type energy, and it's a half full cup of love. And it's right under the Two of Cups. That's what you've been getting. You're not looking at that anymore. You're looking away from both those cards. I have the Eight of Wands here under the Ace of Swords and next to the Page of Cups. Communication, communication, communication. Keep your sword up. I think when your soulmate does come in, this is like advice, and it might start out as through the airways, like video chat, online dating, emails, texts, phone calls, something like that. And it's going to be back and forth for a while, it feels like, in getting to know the person, and the person getting to know you. Now ask the truth. Ask for clarity about their intentions. Ask about what they're looking for. Ask about their past. Ask if they are available and single. I mean, these are important questions. So these conversations are going to be very important in helping you move forward without ending up with a broken heart. So, you know, here's the Ace of Cups. And then what's going to happen if you follow these words of advice from these cards here is you will be offered love, and you will be able to hand out your cup of love. And isn't that what you're looking for? Because once there is a proper exchange of love, you can have the solid, secure, stable, loving relationships with a future, a partnership. So that's what this reading is all about. This reading is all about you taking charge of yourself. You know, it's all about the soulmate is out there. They're still out there on their ship. They haven't docked. They haven't come in yet. In the meantime, you've been learning some hard lessons about how and how to recognize love, or how to choose your partners in life, so that it can come to fruition. So there's a lot of guidance here. I'm also going to take out an angel card for you, Aries, and let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides have for you. That may or may not have to do with this reading. You know, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, I would check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your private emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. Let's get an angel card for Aries. What else do you need to hear? What else do you need to know for Aries? Okay. Put my glasses on so I can read it. For Aries, where is your card? It's right there. It's called Positive Recognition. It's card number 19, if that means anything to you. I'm going to read it. Congratulations. Your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. And I bet it comes through the air. I bet it comes through emails, texts, phone calls, video chat, something like that. So Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.